that was
Hi.
oh, that was some good.
Not
That
bad.
was You're bad. That was some great intro music that just played on the podcast. Welcome to my podcast.
Ooh,
Welcome to my podcast called I'm Making a
ooh,
Game.
ooh.
Wait, that's not what it's called. Welcome to my podcast called Wow, You're Making a Game and I'm going to talk to you about it.
It's a great name.
Um,
It's fan
who are you? What are you
fan.
doing here?
I am um do I say outer? Is that fine?
Sure. Th-
I don't really care, but
yeah.
sure,
Um,
I'm outer and I'm I'm here. I
yep.
draw.
You're here. You're making a video game, and which is why you're on my awesome podcast where we talk to indie developers who are making video games. What game are you making, and what do you do for the video game?
I am making a game on Steam called OCRPG, which everyone should wishlist. Everyone ever, all 8 billion and something people.
Yeah,
Um I do the art and animation, except for like backgrounds and whatever. Lots of UI stuff, but
wow, that's really cool.
you don't
Um,
care. Nobody cares.
I care.
All
I care. That's why you're on my podcast. Um,
right,
so you do drawing and animating, correct?
I did.
Do you, on average, do you enjoy like drawing and coloring stuff, or do you enjoy just doing animation more?
I think it honestly depends on what it is. I guess mostly there's a lot of, I think animation itself is more enjoyable because I there's a lot more improvement there, even though huge improvement on both fronts, but um it's a lot quicker, it's a lot simpler, and then there's less of a need to be perfect, I guess.
That's fair. That's a good answer. That's interesting. Also, because a lot of like most of the animation in the game isn't like fully colored, so it's like it doesn't have
Yes.
to be as perfect, and also it doesn't take as long as if like you fully colored everything. Um, do you have like out of the things that you've like drawn for the game? Do you have like a favorite thing that you've drawn?
Uh, I think some of the highlights would be like, it's nobody's gonna know what this is, but Jericho. I think the line art and stuff was really old, but I just get these like weird little. Sometimes I draw things and it's like really peak, and I'm unable to replicate it, which is why I haven't done a second frame. But he's like around like what?
Yeah, I remember
I
he's
think
like been very. He was very old, and then he was in the game for a
he's
while
like
as just like an
new
uncolored
new
thing.
inner.
I, I
Should I
think.
check?
I think. Yeah, sure. Also, I think we have advanced enough technology to where I can put it on the screen. Cause yeah, I'll have like.
Definitely not old inner. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
That's okay. I can also cut out the part so where we're waiting.
Um, while I'm looking, you should ask something else.
Oh, that's so true. I'm a professional podcaster, as you can tell. Do you have a favorite thing that you've animated as opposed to drawing?
Um, I think top of my head, I'm thinking Blazing Combo, the little cat punching stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
think that was
that is very good.
very fun.
I was very blown
Um,
away when you sent that to me. I forgot to
oh
mention.
Jericho,
Wait, sorry,
sorry,
not to
sorry,
cut you off. Or wait.
Jericho was 2024 March 10th.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah, that's pretty old. That's kind of crazy. Is that the colored
That's
one?
on Nevermore. Uh, that's just I drew the line art and then I
Okay,
did the color.
I remember like, yeah, you did the line art like several months before you actually colored it.
Yeah, and the color I did. I think I did pretty well with like the clothes and stuff.
I really like the
That's
coloring.
when I was actually caring about like clothing folds and whatnot.
I don't think I mentioned it when we were talking before, but we're making the game together. But it's not as important, so I didn't say it. Ha 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 ha. Um, What's like the?
Who are you?
I don't know
Sorry.
who you are. Why are you here? Um, when you're doing the artwork or animation, I guess this is like a question that encompasses both. What's the hardest part of all of it that makes you want to throw yourself out of a window the most?
For self-defenestration, I'm thinking, for, there's it's unfortunate that's hard to choose an answer, but I'm thinking, um, getting like I mentioned this already, but like trying to replicate the same level of, or like keeping character design consistent while changing up the pose and stuff for like second frames for her anime, all that type of stuff
Yeah,
for her sprites and whatnot is that's hard.
that's fair.
I'm glad our characters, a lot of our characters are either like they're simple or I just like I'm able to understand how to draw them. Like New Noel looks difficult, but he's a lot more intuitive than like uh I guess Glare or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
that's fair. That's interesting. Uh, as opposed to the hardest part, what's your favorite part about doing all this stuff?
Um I like getting something like part of it done and then just like kind of feeling proud of it
Oh yeah,
because like if I'm like doing animation and I get all the line art done, I'm like, wow, I don't have
yeah.
to color this yet, and then I color it immediately after.
I think
Or when
that's
I'm,
like. Oh, wait, sorry.
yeah,
I was just gonna say I think that's like it's good. It's like nice because whenever you finish like one part of a thing, I'm able to add it to the game and we can like look at it and smile. And I think that plays into that
yeah,
hopefully. And it's like most of the art
like,
and stuff in OCRPG is like instead of one huge like chunk of animation, it's a bunch of little stuff. So we kind of add the stuff you make one by one most of the time.
and it also makes it makes it a lot easier in the future if I don't finish it for a while. Like, let's say like Wilson's sprites. I have a sense of like what like if I improve or whatever to where I'm not drawing stuff like that anymore, I know what I should be doing. I have a like sometimes I complicate stuff and I think just looking back at what made the original so good is helpful to keeping things consistent and simple and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Um, I have like my next question can be phrased in two different ways, but it's like what's if you could have like a skill that you could like become more proficient in that would make your life easier, or I guess like what's something that you wish you could improve that would help development go smoother? Is there anything that comes to mind?
God, dude, I wish I could do stuff on my own.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Like, you know, that's an issue for me, more than anyone. But I'm thinking like if I were to just go home and have this as just filling my free time, I think that
OCRPG
you think we'd be done?
OCRPG would have been done 2 months ago.
You think we'd be done?
Not
Like
done. We
genuinely?
would probably be like halfway done with all the gauntlets, probably realistically.
Oh,
Can you? We just need you to get to lock the hell in slash positive, even though that's not how it works, but we can pretend that's how it works.
medicate me, Captain.
True. Um,
Captain.
I guess like to slightly elaborate, we're talking about more like I guess ADHD stuff or stuff in a similar way.
Yeah.
Not to air out your business, but also no one will hear this besides my professor.
No, I mean, like, I would have said it if I was, like, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Okay. sorry, I feel like a lot of the stuff is just like, what's your favorite thing? But it's interesting to hear you talk about because I feel like we don't actually discuss this kind of stuff that often because we just kind of make the stuff and
No, I
then
get
don't
it.
say anything about it. What's like so far? What's been your favorite thing to work on? Either, well, I guess like you can have two different answers if you want. Like favorite thing that you've just enjoyed making, but then also, or also like, what's your favorite like final or like finished thing that we've done just because it's awesome?
You know, I really enjoyed making um, the skin masks
Oh
in
yeah,
particular. Things like the skin masks and the Wilson demons were really fun to. I like just like designing little simple things. Should I redo Luigi's mask? Unrelated.
probably.
I like for like finished things.
I guess there's like not much that's strictly finished, but just like if there's anything in the game that
You
you
know
just
what?
like you're really like, yeah.
Hold on. Oh God. Um, I'm thinking Muffle,
Oh yeah,
even
Muffle
though
is awesome.
he's missing a part of his design from the original drawing
Is he?
that I sometimes draw him with. Yeah, he had like lines above his eyes.
Oh,
Whatever.
I forgot.
They didn't really they were just kind of clutter, but whatever. And I like outer redesign.
Oh yeah, outer redesign is really nice. I like it. It's so much better.
It's a lot nicer to keep consistent because you don't notice if he is inconsistent because he's
Yeah.
pretty much always yeah, he's just puffy.
Um.
He's chunky.
Yeah. Contrasting my previous question, is there any part of the game that we've had to work on that just like makes you want to throw yourself out of a window the entire time?
Um, well, this might not be a helpful answer to your question, but or it might not be exactly what you're looking for, but I'm so scared of your uncle.
Just like in
Context,
general, just
context,
in general. I don't
context.
think we need context.
Um,
Let's move on. Um,
just like what? No, no, him getting hit by a car. Okay, that's all the context they get.
okay. Uh huh. As we all
Your
know,
uncle getting hit by a car.
everyone listening to this has played the full game because actually it's fully done. It's totally not like we're definitely not still working on it.
Can we
Um,
talk about? Sorry, unrelated. Can we talk about you know who?
what? I
Philip?
mean, I don't think.
Philip?
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, you can talk about it.
Yeah, it was exciting. Guy who made he wrote a lot of it, right? He did like the blah blah in a nut or what was it called?
Oh,
If blah blah was realistic.
if like so to
Yeah,
elaborate a
especially
little
Undertale.
bit, we your uncle is a character in the game that in a level he has his own level where he has like this character has a mental breakdown in a fast food parking lot or like drive through not parking lot. Sorry, I'm a fake fan of my own game. Um, and we got a voice actor we both really like to voice like one of the only characters with full voice acting. We got a actor we really like to voice.
Yeah, it was fun. He's your uncle is definitely something that's going to be special, I guess.
Yeah, I
What is he
think
like the second
he's the second
second
to
he's
well,
like the
second to last
third.
actual level.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of unique aspects of him,
Yeah,
I
like,
guess, but it's gonna it's scary. It's there's so much stuff. It's scary to work. It's scary to think about working on it.
but yeah, that'll be fair. That's fair. I know that it's not this. I'm not interviewing me, but there's like weird coding stuff with the way that the background works on that level that I need to like change to make better, and it's a little bit ominous as well. Um, not ominous. Scary to think about. I
Ominous,
don't know. I
ominous background.
using words the wrong way. Is there a particular part of the game in the future that you're like really itching to work on and that you're
Um,
excited?
I want to. Hmm, good question. I'm thinking maybe more fragments, and also finishing Wilson because was fun to draw.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'm
Um,
also very excited for Wilson.
he's got a lot of cool things. I'm gonna have to change some things with his second phase, but just because like I limited myself with the canvas and his whatever he's doing, his pose
Yeah.
and whatnot. But it's he's really fun to draw, and everything in there is fun to draw, and he's gonna have a cool little cutscene that'll be fun to animate. I hope.
Yeah.
That's a little.
I
It's all
hope.
intimidating, but
Yeah. It's going to be very cool in like the year 2043 when it's done. Um yeah. Um do you have a favorite song on the game's soundtrack?
uh, mm, I like. Hmm. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Blair's theme. There's a lot of songs, huh?
There are a lot of songs, yeah.
I like the last ugh, how do I phrase this? The only living remnant of the lost media that is Yagi Gigi Kid.
You like your uncle's boss music?
Yeah, what's it called? My right to
It's
terrify, or my right to terrorize everyone and die.
Yeah, it's my right as a proud citizen to terrorize others and die, I think.
Yeah,
But all of
beautiful.
the game has lots of original music made by our friend Kizrowan, who also made the music. Wait, that's a lie. I was gonna say who also made the music that I'm going to use as the intro for this podcast, but I am going to use a different song made by a different online friend, and
What?
I wanted to use like the artifact music.
Is that J2?
Yeah, it was made by a friend named J Paradox on the internet, and I don't know where she
I
is.
miss J Paradox.
She should come back to us. She's an internet friend that comes and goes randomly, but she's off living her
Um,
best life. So
Sorry to bring it back up, but I also the first like I was really excited and proud of the music that was made before like because Rowan became like the main musician. But I think my first you know that Lego Batman gif, like the whoa, I don't know what he says, but
oh yeah,
on the chopping block.
oh yeah, on the chopping block is so good. Kizroan, as like we finish more things for the game, has been going back and like not necessarily remastering stuff. Well, I guess literally remastering stuff because he's doing finishing
Yeah,
the mastering on all like most of the songs. I'm really excited for when he gets to that because
but yeah,
usually he makes it sound really nice.
the quality of all the songs, the songs he made are really consistent, and they're always like it's so hard to have a favorite.
Oh no, what happened? Oh,
He's so just good at. Hello.
oh, sorry, my internet just cut out for a moment, but that you can keep going now.
It's so hard to have a favorite because it's all just recency bias that they're all so solid that it feels like he's definitely improving, but it's hard to have any favorites still. I
That's
just said the
fair,
same thing again, but
but
also Rowing Circus is banger.
true. That was also made by our friend JP. Um, do you have a favorite thing that I've specifically designed? He smiles.
There is one UI part that really liked that I forgot. Oh, the first of all, gauntlet menu
Oh yeah, I was very
with
proud of that.
fire.
That was like
Um,
when we first started this game, you had concept like what you were the one who came up with the idea of gauntlets and
it's my singing monsters.
oh it's my singing monsters and it's Plants vs Zombies too, but You had the idea of like how the menu would look, and I didn't know how to program it at the time, so it didn't look like that for the longest time. And then I kind of hacked together a solution to make it look kind of like it, but it didn't look good enough. And then at some point, I had to learn how to code circles, and I finished it and like made it what you wanted from the first concept, and it was really awesome.
which is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm literally currently I am looking through the game right now, but dialogue boxes
Oh yeah.
are really impressive. I like
Thanks.
the way that you started to do more, like the way you're doing like font gimmicks and whatnot. Um, like the eye candy fade out,
Oh yeah.
and I was also thinking of the endless UI.
That's like I hate it so much, but thanks. I'm gonna change it. Or like, do you mean
You
like
don't like it?
the clarities?
Yeah,
Oh, I like that. I thought you meant like the actual like menu with like the enemies you're fighting, because that's a placeholder and I don't like it. But I like the clarity stuff. I like the art you made for
there's
those.
so much clarity.
Even though they're like the most forgotten part of the video game, but that's okay. Um,
Fire.
Um, and like, sorry to like randomly bring up something that's not entirely related to like art or whatever, but the whole clarities thing was random. Like added, I think the same day as one of our friends who's named Carson was playtesting the game and suggested we should add that. I'm realizing now that I have only provided context for this, so it doesn't really make that much sense. I just want to say that I don't know. It was kind of funny because we
Do you have any?
wait what.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think it's funny that he kind of like we watched him. We added an endless mode to the game, and we watched him play it after we initially finished it and got it working, and it was like the most boring thing possible. And he was like, "You should guys should add a way to upgrade stuff, like upgrade your characters as you go on." And then we like spur of the moment, same exact day, added that as a feature, and it was really funny. But yeah,
Beautiful. Um, One thing I wanted to um, I wanted. Do you have any questions about like ideas that we came up with?
what do you mean like unused concepts or stuff or
No, just like things that we like the just like kind of the process of thinking of stuff and adding them.
I mean, you can if you have something you want to say. I didn't have anything really. I should have probably had a question for that, but also it doesn't really like matter that I don't have it written down. If you like have something you want to talk about related to that thing, go ahead.
I do. Turning the game into a roguelike was like the best decision we ever made.
Oh
Or like
yeah.
partially, whatever, roguelite or whatever.
Uh,
Fragments. Do you should I explain it?
oh yeah. You can explain what fragments are.
So the gauntlets are like collection of 3 battles, and at the start of each one you can select a randomized power up that like affects your character's like full movesets. And I just came up with it one random day, and it changed the game from like literally just Omori or Pokemon, but again into like
Yeah.
something, so its own identity. It's an
It
actual.
feels a lot more unique than other games. If I'm honest, I think that I might want to rework the randomness aspect in the future because I don't know if I entirely enjoy how that works. But I love fragments so much and it's so fun. And even though it's like our game, we both like us and like the other friends we have who play test the game. We always like find new combinations of stuff to just like kind of have fun. And I think it's like the most beautiful thing to like randomly experience a thing I've never experienced before in my own video game that I've spent like hundreds of hours programming. And like I would you would assume that if you made a thing you know everything about it, but it's like, oh, if I select this upgrade and this other upgrade, it causes this funny chain reaction of different effects, and it's so fun. It was like the coolest idea. Also, like when you came up with it, it was at a weird time where my computer was getting repaired, so I couldn't program it right away. But because of that, we kind of just got to like stew on the idea and brainstorm and kind of workshop it for like a week or two before actually making
Hey,
it in the game. So I feel like that kind of helped make it a cool addition.
I love Faye. Thank you, Faye.
Thanks, Fate. Um, my last question before we have like closing thoughts, if you have any closing thoughts, if is there like a thing that you wish we could have in OCRPG that we don't like have the scope or time for, or like we don't have like the talent to do a specific thing, or like we don't have time to fully do that?
I wish that not that yours. This isn't a. This isn't an attack on you or the things you've made because I think it's really important to the game's identity. But I wish I could make background.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. It would be cool. And I'm not taking it as an attack. I get
Also,
what you mean. It would be cool to have like more tangible backgrounds, I guess, because the way that I do the backgrounds is like they're usually single colored and more simple. Just because like I'm not very good at drawing backgrounds either most of the time, so I keep them simple to be like nice looking. But it would be very cool.
uh, um, I also wish that few things. I'm thinking like having more animation,
Oh yeah.
like besides just attacks and stuff. I'm hoping to get that in there with like the cutscenes that like the like phase transition Wilson and uh, Uncle Death.
And also to like the intro for the game, which will be like the one of the only
Yes,
animated things, fully animated things. I
to
think
be scary.
it'll be cool.
And I also kind of this just popped up randomly. I haven't really thought of this before, but you've got your own like your art style is very unique and like the character designs and stuff. I wish we could incorporate that more in some way that was like gave it more like character, I guess. Like I don't know, just like a mechanic or something. But a lot of what you do, like the things you send me that you're doing on like doodles and whatnot are very different from how we started this out as because like the old stuff I used to do of your characters was like just pretty much just a more realistic version of your art style, and now I kind of turn them
Oh
into
yeah.
their own my own versions of your characters.
I get what you mean, but also I kind of like that you've kind of made my characters your own when, or like at least for OCRPG, because I kind of like that it's like a bit more consistent, and it's also just kind of neat for me to see what you do with them. And also,
But also, I
well,
don't mean like keeping your things as your own, but like having incorporating what you have, your own unique
oh yeah,
aspects of it in some way.
I feel like we get enough of that from like the backgrounds and stuff that I do, because I kind of do my own stuff with them, and I enjoy that. But I get what you mean a bit.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh no, you didn't. I don't think you did. It's fine.
I did.
Okay. Whatever, pal. Um, but yeah, that's. I feel like this has been a great discussion about OCRPG. I feel kind of bad because, uh, the, like, most of the stuff we were talking about didn't have context, but that's okay. I hope it was enjoyable to listen to for all 9 million people listening right now because it's being streamed live.
9 billion actually, because
Oh,
I
that's
just like gave birth to 9 billion, and it was
okay.
like they heard one side of the conversation. They're all scratching their chin and like looking directly at me.
Me going to like Audacity and realizing I've only been recording my side of this the entire time and I have to cry. I'm lying. I've been checking this whole time and it's fine. I've been checking.
um, should I give like last minute
Yeah.
context on the game?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's give the establishing important info at the at the end of it.
Um, yeah, I guess this is fun. That it's kind of funny that I realized how to explain this game by my therapist asking me about it. But basically, Outer and Coma, two unlikely allies get kidnapped by this strange creature named CTRNF. They are tasked to find mysterious artifacts, or else they can't leave. The mystery surrounding this character and the characters they must face to unlock these artifacts are the core. I don't know. We don't really have a.
We're still workshopping it a bit.
I mean, whatever. It's like you gotta get it.
You got
You
it.
gotta get the artifacts,
Yep.
and you fight random characters, which are brought forth by the gauntlets, and each character has their own gauntlet, and you can unlock characters by going to the shop. And also, there's lore, and there's more, and there's gore.
Yeah, I like a little bit. I think
Like some sort of after. I was gonna say evaporated milk, but we don't call them that anymore.
after.
Oh, there's so much. It's a very personal game.
Yeah, we've poured
it's a lot
our
of just
soul
like
into it. It's kind of awesome.
we've got an ugly soul. We got ugly souls, dude.
Me pouring my soul into the game and it manifests as Mr. Nevermore.
Yeah, you guys are gonna like that. You guys are gonna like when the non-clown appears and he shows you his feminine side. Let's just
Yeah. Oh.
let's leave it at that.
Yep. Thank you for listening. I talked for, or like, I say I talked, we talked for like 3 times longer than I was planning to talk for, so I'm happy it turned into a fluid enough conversation. Thanks for being on my awesome podcast.
That was fun.
Yeah. But also I need you to get out now. I need you to leave immediately. I need you to get out right now. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Nom, nom, nom.
Get out!